Hi there, I'm Dan Jacobs. I am the teacher for Roper Debate and the head coach for Roper Forensics and Debate. And I'm going to give you a very brief overview of just basically the class and a little snippet of the competitive opportunities outside of the class. And you can take a look at the Blackbaud My Roper space if you want to see specific dates, because that would be really tedious to go through everything. Basically, what we're learning in high school debate is are a number of skills, actually. Foremost is looking at different topics from different perspectives, hopefully creating a reflex in individuals to do that in the world outside of our debate class. So, not assuming that someone who disagrees with you is automatically wrong, rather, working through listening carefully, giving the other person time to speak, trying on their perspective, listening to their data, and then not ignoring your own emotions and your own perspectives, rather taking those and giving a reasoned response if you feel that the other person's views might need some nuancing or outright persuasion. And so we look at all of the elements of persuasion in debate, ranging from logic and the research that's needed to do that, to how to have a conversation with another person rather than just trying to win in a debate. So that's the overview of high school and middle school, for that matter, debate, and that's my attitude toward it. I will often stop to check in with students and say something like, "Do you feel like if you were chatting about this topic that we are debating with someone in a casual setting, not in a formal debate, that this process is helping you get a handle on how to genuinely talk with someone rather than how to compete against them." So I think that's really important. The debate is an adversarial system, and so when we do go into full competitive mode, the idea is to test ideas and then to step back and think for ourselves. One of the topics, the early topics this year, is Medicare for all, and there are a lot of nuances to that. There are a lot of issues that arise in the United States for debating Medicare for all, and my hope is that students will, even if they don't hold all of it in their head, when they do a debate topic, they will get the ability to understand better how to find sources to research a topic that they are passionate about, and be able to speak somewhat off the top of their head, but definitely from notes when it comes to presenting others with alternative perspectives. So that's the briefest of overviews. Competitively, students aren't required to compete. I highly recommend it, and I don't mean that in the like if you really want to pass the class, highly recommend, but more just it. There's something about competing in a debate against kids from other schools with a judge who's someone you don't know. That whole external motivator that really helps, even when students crash and burn, which happens. We're not here to be perfect from the beginning. We're here to learn how to be better in civil discourse and how to listen better and respond to others better and think of questions and think on our feet and all of that. And some of us, I was one of those, are really, really not good at this to begin with, and we get better as we practice. So that's the idea behind the competition. I understand the trepidation to go out in the world and sort of expose one's lack of skills in this area, but I can tell you the experienced kids who are still at Roper and the alum will say without missing a beat that they generally did crash and burn in their earliest debates, and some of them went on to be in the top 10 in the nation by the time they were seniors. So and so that the competitions right now, the plan is they're going to be entirely online. This makes it easier for the competitions that were not local. Locally, we have competitions Wednesdays, generally 4-ish to 7:15, count on 7:30-ish, 3 rounds. Every student is expected to debate both sides, so you would do like round 1 in support of a resolution, and round 2 you would be against the same thing you were for just 10 minutes earlier. So that's how those work. And then a third round is you'll debate one of the sides again. So you do 2 of one and 1 of the other. And locally, that's how it works. There are opportunities. I'm not sure how it's going to work this year now that it's online, to debate at some pretty prestigious debates and see how people do. Again, everything is planned to be online, so if you have connectivity issues, please talk to me and we hopefully can work them out one way or another. So that's debate in a very large nutshell. Thank you. Hope you have a good day.